Chell wakes up from her really long nap time and is being stared at by a British wisdom core named Wheatley, who tries to get her to speak, but she does not like that. The core attached to an old rail and tried to get Chell to walk through her door, but she was still tired and fall down onto a room with a portal gun. "Time for testing," said that core, who was ready to kill her. Chell ran excitedly to an empty room where she shot the walls so she could walk through them to get to an elevator. Wheatley loses his cruddy head when Chell finds an immobile robot who tried to poison Chell with bad gas but failed miserably. GLaDOS wakes up from death thanks to good manufacturing practices and threatens to kill Chell with lasers and fire. Chell is utterly unhappy with GLaDOS, so she puts Wheatley into her face to try and change her mind. Then Wheatley goes crazy and turns GLaDOS into a potato with conversion rocks and computer subjects and throws them both down a really, really big hole. Chell lands on the floor without dying and impales GLaDOS onto her gun and runs into the room with the blue gel that makes her bouncy.
"Please proceed faster, please,"
said the angry potato woman. Chell finds a big room with lots of paintings of an old man who talks about lemons, science, and murder.
Burn your house down!
And she begins to portal through it. Wheatley shows up and shows Chell a strange facility with turret babies and thousands of metallic tubes, and a catapult that launches Chell into his evil lair where he keeps his dead employees.
"I think I have an idea,"
says GLaDOS, still a potato.
"Let's make him switch heads with the stupid ones."
Chell smiles wide at the thought of this. Chell starts chucking old dumb heads at Wheatley until one finally attaches to Wheatley's body, but it doesn't work. Wheatley gets annoyed by this, so he starts exploding the facility and tries to blow up Michigan, but Chell decides that instead she can blow up the moon. Wheatley shoots air and metal at Chell and she portals it into the sky at the moon, and Wheatley is sucked into space along with it. She starts to celebrate, but she learns it is not time to cheer yet though, because she falls asleep again. But painfully this time. She wakes up next to a full-bodied GLaDOS, who doesn't like women in her head, and decides to go outside on a walk. She stands in a big open field, where she sees a small shack, which she thinks is a bathroom, and sighs a breath of relief. "It's been too long," she said before smiling and opening the door, only to find a burnt friend cube sitting there next to a door that says, "Aperture Laboratory Door." She is really sad and walks off into the overgrowth, slowly towards the sun.